What's today?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. How old are you today?
3.
3. Can you do 3 fingers? No, we'll practice. He's like, yesterday we celebrated Jep's birthday, and the day before we celebrated Judah's birthday and our 14th anniversary. So now it's back to work and doing the chores and getting ready for butchering day. So you can see these ones are doing well over here in the mobile coop. And over here we moved the newer chicks and ducks over to the permanent coop until we get another fence to add them in with the other ones. Give them a little bit more room to spread out.
We are doing our meat birds this weekend. I've been talking all summer long, or all spring and into this early summer part, of how we're targeting a 5-pound bird. But we went through and weighed about 7 or 8 birds the other day. Dang it. 4 pounds, 14 ounces. And took the average of those. And we're right at about 4.8 pounds, which translates, I think, into about 4 pounds, 12 ounces. So we're right there on the cusp of a 5-pound bird. They're gonna be a little smaller than we liked. Again, we're really impressed with this breed. And I think the summer's been a little tougher on them. We probably have some birds that are close to 6 pounds, but this heat has been really rough on them the last few weeks. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe we haven't had a little bit of weight loss, actually.
Charlotte made this sweet sign for me. It says the pharmacy. It looks perfect in my medicine garden. Got a lot of good stuff growing here, and there's so much color. That section over there is still all wild. I'm gonna let that keep growing. But over here, we got echinacea, mint, lemon balm, comfrey, calendula, purslane, self-heal, all kinds of stuff.
I'm mounting the nesting boxes in here for our hens right now.
Looks like it's about to rain. It's very cool and breezy. Everything has been so dry, and we've been watering a lot, so thank goodness we're on a well, but could really use the extra water. I've just been tying up these tomato plants on this second strand that we put along here. Jeremiah just put the T-post on this row yesterday, so I'm about to tie these up, and it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna hurry up and get that done quickly.
All right, guys, so real quick, I wanted to give my impressions of the Premier1 poultry netting fencing, movable fencing. First impression, we've had it up for about a week, and right out of the box, it comes wrapped up very nicely, packaged well. It appears to be very high quality. The second impression I got from it was, or takeaway, I guess I got from that was, they have good customer support. There was a video on how to set a fence, and then how to hook everything up. I mean, it was very informative. It wasn't too in depth, so you didn't get like, you know, overwhelmed, but it was very easy. The product arrived when they said it would arrive. It arrived in good shape. So all in all, I have nothing bad to say about Premier1. I was very pleased with the way it came. So kind of what we got an 82 foot by 48 inch tall fence that we just converted into a square run right here on in our side yard. We got the double spike posts, and I would recommend those. Those are a little bit more, I guess, expensive. There's a cost associated with that, but they have done very well. I'm very pleased with them. And then there was one other thing that I would highly recommend if you're gonna get Premier1 fencing, because I think it's important to keep your fence as tight or taut as possible. One of the things we saw early on was we had a couple hens where we tested the fence out on, let them in the run, and they tested the fence, and one of them tried to run right through, and if the fence had been loose like it was when we first set it up, my worry was she would have got caught in that fence and not been able to get out. So it's important to have a little bit of spring to it, so that it kind of throws them back out when they try to run through. And again, for the first couple days, the chickens tested it, and the ducks didn't really. The ducks, I've only seen one duck get hit by it, and that was because its tail feather got zapped while it was trying to drink. But the chickens especially will test the fence. They're kind of like raptors, you know, in Jurassic Park, where they go up and test the fence. They've tested the fence, and every time they've come back out, you know, of course, obviously. But a couple of the hens just tried to run right through that, and if that fence wasn't taut, my worry is they would get caught in it and get injured, or possibly even could result in them dying or getting killed, just from stress and being caught up in a fence. So that is important, and that is why I would stress the corner posts that you can see there and here, and I put them in all four corners, and I've gone through several times and tightened those up, like I showed you, there's one over there that's slightly loose, that I'm gonna need to reset. A trick, if your soil is really dry and cracked like ours is right now, I mean, it's raining a little bit right now, but you can see a trick to help you out there is basically just take a 5-gallon bucket full of water and dump it in the spot where you're going to put your post. You don't want to get it too wet, but a little bit moist helps the stakes go in. So that's just kind of a quick pointer. And the corner posts are nice to have just to keep the fence taut, and so far it's done really well.
Yeah. Look around.
Let me one. Jep, can I have one?